All right, chat. This is Boros Convoke. Not a lot of new cards to talk about here, but I think one very, very important one, Warden of the Inner Sky. I have not seen a lot of people talking about this, and I think this might be one of, if not the best cards in the set for Pioneer as a whole. This card has just been so impressive in decks that I've played and decks that I've played against. And I think this is a massive addition, specifically with the combined with Thraben Inspector and Voldaren Epicure, where you can tap artifacts and or creatures. So these give you 2 permanents to tap immediately for the Warden, and it also, you can even have some lines where you go like Warden on 1, Inspector, Ornithopter, that's 3 permanents, tap 3 for Warden, use your other mana, Gleeful the tapped artifact, that's 3 more for Warden, and that's 2 triggers on turn 2, which is pretty ridiculous. But yeah, playing some Bunnicorns, no Embercleaves. Mana base is pretty standard. 2 Dens, 1 Shefet Dunes, 1 Sokenzan. Sideboard, I'm trying this card. I don't know if it's actually good, but I do like the fact that it kills Shieldred, as opposed to something like Portable Hole, which does not. Now, granted, you have to sacrifice one of your pieces, whether it's Thraben Inspector Clue or Voldaren Epicure Blood, but I kind of want to try it out. I want to see how it goes. And rest in peace. Chat's asking why no Gigantha. I don't think you're ever getting to 5 lands in this deck. I've played a lot of Convoke, and I'm kind of the opinion that even if you're not playing Embercleave, I think Gigantha is not right to play. Dusk Rose feels bad to me. I want to try it out. I'm not sure if it's good, but it's a new card. I want to give it a shot. Sure. Can I at least have my channel points back? No. Nope, absolutely not. Your channel points are mine. Are any new cards worth considering for the archetype? Yeah, we have 4 Wardens. Warden is nuts. I think running Guardian of Faith in the side is good if you're not running Gigantha. Possibly. I could see that. Yeah, looks like a mirror match. Well, their hand's way better than mine, so we're dead. This mirror match sucks. It's not great. I mean, it's not as bad as the Amalia mirror, but it's not great. I guess you can go. I'm not block. Oh, I just can't win, right? Yeah, I can't win. Was I able to play that game? Nope, I was in the draw. Noted. Bring in Volley. I don't really think there's anything else that I want besides Volley. I kind of like Bunnicorn, but it does just get brick walled. Could trim one. Yeah, a lot of people have said the same thing, Spirit Squad, but every single time my opponents have cast Warden of the Inner Sky on turn 1, it's been completely insane. And I haven't played it in Convoke myself yet. Nice basic, by the way. But I think it's I think it's really good. Like this hand, for example, it's insane in this hand. Especially if we can draw a Gleeful Demolition. Because they'll be good proc it twice on turn 2. Maybe I should have kept the mountain. Yeah, maybe I should have kept the mountain instead. I don't think it's going to matter that much. Uno, dos, tres. It's just like really good when you have nothing else to do, you know? Like this turn, for example. If this was any other 1-drop, I would have had nothing to do with this stuff, but just get a free counter here. It's dope. It's worse against Volley, for sure. It's the worst draw of the deck. Standing in the dark. Your turn. Still fine. Yep. We take those. We do, in fact, take those. I think I'd rather loot away the Ornithopter. I could cast it. I can also save it for if we draw the one Bushwhacker. Sure. Yep. Pretty good. That's not bad. Now we're talking, huh? They're at 14. Can force the trade. No, they might just take it. 6. I'm trying to think of, like, how many times I want to activate this Warden. And whether or not I want to go Demolition or Reinforcements. If I go Warden Reinforcements, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So I can do 2 activations and hold up 3 blockers, which is trade, chump, chump, take 5. Oh no, because the Warden would also be untapped. If I Demolition Warden, I could tap 3, Demolition this, tap those 3, then tap these 3, and have just Warden Knight untapped. Which is worse because my 4/5 does not brick wall their 5/5. Okay, so let's just go... Let's do it this way then. Gonna main phase this because I think I'm using the token for Warden. Certainly don't want that. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3. I even want that. I guess it was better to leave these untapped if I'm going to jump block. Do I want that? I mean, it's not bad, right? Yeah, I think I actually do want that. It feels a little weird. But I have the Demolition to make it bigger next turn, too. This is just going to be a lot of, like, staring at each other. But that's the thing, right? We're going to be staring at each other, but I have a Warden, and they don't. So this can kind of clock them once it gets one more counter. Yeah, good mana usage, too. They get, like, a somewhat decent attack this turn. But we get to go... Chump 7/7, trade here, block here, chump here, take 2. I don't have to block here. I can just take 7. Yeah, I could take 7. That's fine. Maybe bouncing here is bad. I don't know what they could have. Oh. Oh, I guess we're dead. I didn't think they were playing that card. Good beats. Not all the list have that card. I don't like that card. I don't think it's very good. It's really bad against Rakdos. But we're on the draw. I don't usually keep these hands, but I'm feeling spicy today. Feeling a little spicy. Our turn. Simply just draw the red source, you know? Now we'll get there. You just gotta believe, man. Green-white, huh? Grease Fang. Also, notably, if you can get a couple of counters on this, this card can be really good against Grease Fang. Like, if you can get it to a 4/5, you just get to brick wall one of the angels. Alright, well, I can't afford to miss my land drop again, so I'm going to do this. See? I'm still going to win this game. Maybe. Well, their hand looks bad, so... We died on turn 0. Not even close. Their hand does not look good. It's a lot of Resolute Reinforcements. We definitely have the reinforcements covered. See, it's kind of weird, though. We have all of the reinforcements, but what do we even need the reinforcements for? Because we haven't even gotten past the first stage of the game, you know? Like, the reinforcements are there to back you up, but what are they backing me up for? So this is like Boseiju or some way to remove the clue, right? Do I care? No, I don't. Show me. Yeah, it gives me a third land too, which I can just cast the reinforcements with. Warden. Cast this, attack for 2. I will select... definitely Bunny. Do I want Knight or Loxodon? That's close. Probably just Knight to dig for a Bushwhacker. I think Knight's a little bit better. It's close. Maybe Knight's worse if they have Chariot next turn. Okay, they still have not revealed a vehicle. Good news. It seems that their deck is not functioning properly. I like that. That's good news. And P. Sams wanted to mulligan this hand. Let the record show. When I left the stream earlier, you had faced at least 3 rat decks in a row. Come back hours later and more rats. Yeah. Well, of the first 5 matches that I played on the stream, we played against 4 Greasefang decks. It's calmed down a little bit since then. There's been a smattering of it, but not nearly as much as the beginning of the stream. That was insane. It was like, I think it was 4 in a row too. It was nuts. I think Oaf is playing Phoenix, I think. The mountain looks like a swamp. Kind of also looks like an island. Like the blue background. Maybe the joke is that all of the new basics just look like islands. No, not one token. No, my token. No. Not my token. Get enough red to make me think red mana first. I mean, thankfully the logo is red, because otherwise you would be able, like, if this logo was not here, and it just like, or maybe if the logo was black, just like a, you know, just not color indicating, and you just had no way of knowing that it was, you know, it'd be hard to tell. Like if it didn't say mountain, could you know what it was? Still no vehicle. Nice deck. You see, chat, the problem with Greasefang is that it's just a little too good. Alright, so let's think about sequencing here. I'm 100% casting Bunnicorn, so let's do that. And then we go... this? Alright, well, unfortunately got a little punished there. I wanted to do this. Don't want that. I'll trade for both of these, that's fine. Full house, let's go. I guess not leaving back a single blocker is a little sketchy if they go like, you know, Grizzly Salvage, Bin Parhelion, Land Greasefang. So maybe I'm supposed to hold back exactly 1 blocker? I don't know. I could have not activated Warden that turn. Yeah, if I just held back 3 additional creatures, just like block these 2, take 13, go to 4. They have Traverse. But again, they have no vehicle. They did get Greasefang. So they're just going to go Greasefang pass. They are thinking. They are thinking. Sure. See, now, unfortunately, a Greasefang attack may or may not be lethal. No, because I'll have a flyer, right? Because I can just make this dude big. So we can go Epicure, main phase reinforcements, tap 1, 2, 3, bottom. Question is, how many blockers do I want to leave back? 1, 2, 3. Bottom. So if I activate 1 more time, tap 1, 2, 3, attack with this. That only leaves me with 2 blockers. which I think is just too bad. So let's just do this. Yeah, I like this. They could trade for Bunnicorn if they want, but that's fine. Yeah, they probably just chump. And they're at 8. Activate post-combat. I don't think so. Yeah, now we have a 5-6. So even if they Parhelion us, we can just block Parhelion, take 8, block here, go to 7, Shield Red, go to 5. I can also double block Shield Red. And I think I can kill them next turn, right? I only have to activate this 4 times with the Epicure. Yeah, I have enough stuff to activate this 4 times. Another reason why this card is just so good, you know? Just, like, gives you ways to... It gives you ways to, like, crack these board states where your opponent has a lot of blockers. They don't have a lot of blockers, but it's hard for me to attack on the ground, you know? So just having a flyer is really, really good. Okay, they did gain life there. Bro, so much Greasefang. Extra Warden of the Skies at MTGO. Oh, this thing? I got mine from the All Access Pass. Shout it out. Okay, let's do some math. 3 blockers. Block, block, block. 1, 2, 3. I mean, this just has to be lethal, right? So tap 6, block, block. Yeah, it's like mega lethal. All right, you dead. Block, block, block. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 6 is 13. Cool. You're dead. Okay, game 2 against Greasefang. Let's board in Rip to Volley. Is that it? Reliquary is decent against Shield Red. I'm going to cut the Bunnicorns because they have a lot of Fatal Pushes post-board, and they also have the new removal spell that makes this kind of bad. So let's just do this. They can also Stonewall this pretty easily, and it's not like part of your nut draws. What's their removal spell called again? Not Infernal Grasp. What's that removal spell called, chap? Bitter Triumph, is that it? When the Triumph is, in fact, bitter. Why are you slushed? I'm getting tired already. They're a lockdown deck these days. Yeah, but like, you want to bring in Reliquary against lockdown? It's kind of weird because a lot of your stuff is tokens. So even if you like, say you go Inspector, Gleeful Demolition, I mean, I guess you get the Inspector stuff back. The only thing you don't get back is Gleeful Demolition. But this only hits... Yeah, this hits artifacts or creatures. Yeah, it does not hit, what you call it? The thing. Lockdown. That might be a reason to not play the Reliquary, because it's not an answer to Lockdown, which is one of the more common sideboard cards against you. That's the other nice thing about Warden, is the way that I look at it is it kind of increases the range of keepable hands with this deck, because there's a lot of times where you don't have a payoff, like if you don't have a Convoke creature. Now, granted, this hand has Demolition Recruiter, so it's probably a keep anyways, but like we just have stuff to do with our random tokens. If we, like, let's say they Thoughtseize this, even if they Thoughtseize this, we can just go Warden into Epicure and trigger this thing, you know? Card just does so much. Yeah, and it also, the scries help too. It just randomly scries too, which just gives you a lot of looks. It helps you dig towards your payoff, whatever you're missing. It does everything. It's so good. The other important part too is on the play. You play it on turn 1, you activate a single time on turn 2, then they can't stomp it. One activation means they can't stomp it, which is nice. I mean, I want to land at some point for Recruiter, but next turn specifically, I would much rather draw a Convoke creature, so I think I'm going to bottom this. And certainly not going to trade. And like next turn, if we brick, we can scry 2 more times and find a land next turn. You know what I mean? If it does fix everything, will it fix my marriage? I can't confirm that. Cannot confirm nor deny. What's up, looting? That attack kind of signifies lockdown. Or not. Cool. Maybe they have lockdown but no land. I mean, I can't really beat a lockdown here, right? You don't play this deck to play on lockdown. They will simply just not have it. Right? They will simply just not have it. Do I keep this land now? Probably, because they're just Omega dead next turn. I mean, we win if they don't have it. Question is, will they have it? I think you beat lockdown by keeping land on top last turn. Yeah, and like maybe try to make a big push this turn. That could have been better. Maybe you're right. Can maybe still beat it. Like if they have nothing left, we just go land, hold up reinforcements, pass. And then reinforcements into this might still beat it. Depending on what their follow-up is. It's a pretty fucking good follow-up. Okay, hold. No attacks, hold. Still doable, winnable. Winnable. I think you were supposed to set to have what you're doing now be your last turn. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, if I keep the land on top the turn before, I guess I wouldn't have drawn the demolition. Bro, come on. Come on. Come on. We'll just try another recruiter. I mean, Convoke Creature also probably still wins. Still have a lot of good draws. Yeah, we have a lot of good top decks. Even, like, Warden's not that bad. A lot of good top decks. Okay. I will take 4. Yeah, Gleeful would suck. Your turn. It's not a bad one. Need a little bit more than that, but that's a start. What did you draw? Jakers 1016. Take your time. Take your time. Do they have good attacks? They can Crew Chariot, attack, make a blocker. They have 3 blockers. I have 5 attackers. If they drew nothing in Crew Chariot, they are dead to a top deck recruiter. Assuming I don't block, which maybe I'm supposed to block, I don't know. Like, block, trade the board off. The good thing I found with Warden is you only need to counter on it for it's not dead at Brotherhood's End. Yeah, that's a good point. They do not attack. Well, I'm going to attack with Loxodon. I'll take the Chariot trade. Okay with that. Maybe they have second Chariot? That'd be kind of bad. Sure. Alrighty. Your turn. Makes sense. They 100% attack if they have second Chariot. Maybe they're worried about me not blocking. I don't know. Because they probably had this last turn, I think. I think they were maybe worried about me not blocking and drawing exactly Recruiter. Okay, now the question is, do we do this for 5? I would not technically be dead on board. Because they go, use 2 cats, crew. I trade here, take 8. But it is a little dicey. I don't really think another Convoke creature matters. Yeah, there's no world where me hitting another Convoke creature matters this game. So I think I do 4 in a land in case I hit reinforcements. Yeah, I guess I play the Thopter out too. Oh, right, they would just not crew, right? Block here, take 10. Yeah, okay. So we go 1, 2, 3. 2 blockers is enough to survive, even through a crew, right? Let's assume they draw Greasefang. Block, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I mean, I'm pretty likely to hit a single creature off of it, right? So we can just do this. I know, but if I tap a land, I can't hit this, is what I'm saying. If I tap 1 extra land, I can't hit Reinforcements and cast it, which was the whole point of not, you know what I mean? No attacks. That's why I wanted to hold up 2 mana there. A very tentative position. Strange game. I probably would have been in a much better position had I just held that land drop or kept that land. Because here's the other thing too, right? They had a couple of turns where they just didn't do anything, and if I held that land drop and just went for the reinforcements a turn, or the recruiter a turn earlier, I would have kept the recruiter in play even after they locked down, still attacking them for 2, you know? Am I trading here? I think they have a 3rd chariot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They go to 5. They have 5 blockers. I have 8 attackers. Well, 7 attackers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 block. 2 get through. That puts them to 3. I'm trying to think if it's better for me not to block. This is really tough. I think this game could last 2 more turns, depending on what I draw. Especially if I draw a Convoke creature. It's a really good draw step. Trying to think if I have any outs. I mean, I can go Epicure, Loot, Ornithopter. I don't know what I'm trying to hit, though. I go to 4. Probably another Epicure. Maybe I should be saving the Thraben Inspector in case I draw Bushwhacker. But it is worse if I... 5 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. It's worse if I draw a... So it's better to play Inspector if I draw Recruiter, but worse if I draw Bushwhacker. I have 3 Recruiters and 1 Bushwhacker, so the math says play the Inspector there, so I think that's right. Alright, cruise ship. I think they are dead to Recruiter, right? I cannot block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're dead to Recruiter. No outs. Game 3. Game 3. Kind of wish I had a way to kill. Wish I had a way to kill the stupid enchantment in my sideboard, like a Destroy Evil or something. Alright, run it back. They will simply just not draw a lockdown. How many lockdowns do they play, by the way? They can't play that many. Yeah, you could play Get Lost. Get Lost is probably a little bit better than both of those. Critic MTG, thank you for the 10-month resub. Welcome back. Full send indeed. Ugh. Sounds a little sketchy. Alright, well, this is good if they don't draw a lockdown. Do I put back the second Ornithopter? I think so, right? And we just fire off the Demolition on 1. Dame Miguel redeemed a Dono deck card. Let me write this down, because Distinction also redeemed one today, too, so I want to write these down so I don't forget. Just to argue. Oh, Dame Miguel already posted it in the Discord. Cool. So let me write this down. Distinction would be, we said 11:30. And then Dame Miguel, let me just copy this list. Grixis Dragons in Pioneer. Based. I'm ready to play some Grixis Dragons. Cool. Points down the drain. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do yours on November 30th. Because that'll be so I have the next donation deck stream is not actually gonna be tomorrow. Because I've been kind of just vibing with Lost Caverns of Ixalan, so I want to keep doing some of those decks. We have a lot that we haven't gotten through yet, so I'm going to skip donation decks tomorrow, and we're going to do this week's donation decks next Tuesday. And then after that, the next donation deck is going to be on the 30th, because I am not going to be streaming next Wednesday or Thursday, because I'm going to be gone for Thanksgiving. I do love me some dragons. Okay. You know, kind of wish I had the, wish I had that Ornithopter now, but... yeah, they never have the Thoughtseize. They did mulligan. Okay, they search for Swamp. I'm attack you for 10. Oh, I'm attack you for 10. Am I going to rip the Ornithopter? Rude. At least they didn't have a vehicle to discard. So we probably don't care about Greasefang this turn. I mean, if they play it, well, actually, no, I won't kill it. I'll save the volley. If they go land Greasefang, we could just go untap, volley, Greasefang, kick this. Put them to 1. Cool. That works. You lost. Good game. Good game. I said GG, but it was BG. See, I told you they didn't draw the lockdown. It's really that easy. You can't lose when they don't draw the lockdown. Fatal push. Sure. Yeah, you got it, dude. Alright, you're it too. Go. You want to cast temporary lockdown now? Huh? You want to cast that lockdown now? You sure about that? Good game. Yeah, shake the damn hand. Shake it! Doom Wake is Doom Hammer 3. This is my alt account, where I only play Pioneer Hammer Time decks. Sure. Ship the second Warden, I think. Card's not great in multiples. I will say that. That is, I think, the one downside. Yeah, it's my evil twin. Well, don't interact with me. Oh, should I have just gone Ornithopter Gleeful? Perhaps. Maybe that was better. Especially against Sanders Lounge, which is likely to be a Thoughtseize deck. What the shit? That was not a good draw. Do you think they realistically have Fatal Push in their Temple Garden Xander's Lounge deck? I don't think they do. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. God, I hope so. Shut up. Yeah, only if I go for it. Exactly. Leecha, I thought you were on my side. Mystic, Elf, Fauna Shaman, Oracle, Glissa, Morit of the Oh, you had me at Morit of the Frost. I love that card. Shout out to when we tried to play Morit of the Frost and Herald Unites the Elves. I actually own all of those cards in paper for when I bought those a long time ago. I still have them. Yeah, it was. We'll never die. I'm gonna Loxodon here because I only care about power. I'm just gonna Loxodon attack for 2. I just want to get them dead. They're chump blocking. Well, that sucks. That means we have lost the game. Cool. Alright, we're dead. Yeah, for the most part, I usually try to go for Loxodon first. I mean, we're not that bad against... What are they playing? What? I was like, man, they're just gonna Extinction Event. I'm gonna be fine. Supreme Verdict, Xander's Lounge, Temple Garden, Fable the Mirror Breaker. Yeah, but like, I don't know, Supreme Verdict still seems really sketchy in their Niv Mizzet deck. Even in their 5-color deck, that card seems impossible to cast. Okay, these cards good. I'm not usually a big fan of Bunnicorn against the sweeper decks. This is usually the first card that comes out. Can shave like an Ornithopter. And shave one of these because I'm bringing in more 2s. Maybe I should be shaving a Bushwhacker. Is that crazy? I don't think it's that crazy. This hand kind of sucks. It's not good. Maybe that hand was fine. It's just very slow. This hand is much worse. Much, much worse. The Doom Hammer is too strong. Okay, I'll keep. Your turn. Why are we playing a tier 1 deck? Because I'm trying out the new cards, man. Yeah, it's a Magic Online exclusive QR code. You like this turn 2 play? Do ya? Do ya? I like it too. It's kind of nice. I'm a big fan. Ooh, based. I'll draw a land next turn. Excuse me. I will simply just draw the land. You just have to believe. Yeah, and if we don't draw land, I'll just cast another Knight-Errant then. Easy. Attack. Oh, I'm attacking. Bruh, what? How do you have counter spells in your deck? What is going on? Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna play another one then. Alright, sure. What is their deck? Why do they have counter spells in their deck? How is that possible? You ever just brick on a Knight-Errant of Eos? Not me. I haven't. You ever just brick? I'm bricked up on a Wednesday. Yeah, Night Augur of Bolas. That is that should have been a really good screenshot. I may or may not cast that. If I'm feeling frisky. I'm just gonna get the fucking Ornithopter in there too. You think I won't? You think I won't send the Ornithopter? You're out of your damn mind. Geek. I'm not beating a verdict anyways, so. Your turn. I'm gonna cast my card, and then it's your turn. And then you're gonna cast Supreme Verdict, and I'm gonna concede the game. Is attacking with Ornithopter game theory optimal? It's game theory optimal if you want to scare your opponent. This would be the best tank verdict of all time. They're doing it for emotional damage. Emotional damage. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Well, they're not literally dead. They go to 1. Pause. We'll see what they got. Can decide if I want to flip this, depending on what their hand is. Good hand. Good hand. Do I care about any of these cards? I guess this one? I think I should probably flip this, right? Right, because... Well, hold on. This is weird, though. If I flip the Invasion, they don't have to block Knight-Errant, right? They can keep the Omnath. Well, no. Well, then they can block a golem and go to 1. But then I guess that's fine, right? So I can send 3 in invasion, and then I send 3, 4, 8 at them. Yeah, so they can't block anything that's at the invasion. Okay, sure. Yeah, that tracks. So the best they can do is eat a token that's going at them, which I think is pretty good for me. Yeah, this is good. Right, yeah. Because also, if they block a token that's going at them instead of trading for Knight and go to 1, like, I mean, there's just fucked either way, right? Or they could just choose to take lethal damage. That also works. you can just take lethal if you want. They're like, you know what? I'd rather lose the game than you flip the invasion. Alright, sure. Paid actor. When the actor is paid. Good song request. I haven't heard this in a minute. I jammed the hell out of this on... What Guitar Hero game was that on? I think it was like 4? I think it was on 4. And mulligan to 6. This hand is so tempting. I want to do it. I know I shouldn't, but I want to. Much, much better. Much, much better. Ooh, they mulled the 5? Pog. This hand is really good. Like, it's kind of nice with it. It's like the ultimate headbanger song, you know? I just want to headbang when I hear this. Chat spam nodders. The shark. Not the shark. Anything but the shark. Is that good? I can go Reidane into Loxodon next turn, which is kind of hot. Yeah, I'll keep that. That's got to be better than the average draw, I think. And before verdict. Good beats. I'm just going to concede a bad verdict. I mean, like, I could have played Reidane that turn, but I think it was worth dealing them so much more damage this turn by not playing the Reidane. But it's like, I don't know, it's close. Alright, nice verdict. It's almost like Supreme Verdict is really hard for them to cast. It's almost like I said that last time. If they have it, you already lose. I'll eat a sock in a corner. I'm going to hold you to that one. Alright, they're responding with Binding. 07s for our fellow Warden of the Inner Sky. One, two, three, four, 5. Your turn. You may proceed. Alright, Imodane's Recruiter on top. 1 time. And then hope they don't have Make Disappear. Please do not make me disappear. Guitar solo. Fable. El Fable. Critter 1 time, please. Why are they shocking? Oh, to make a 6/6? Yeah, that makes sense. Rise to me, Shefet. Drop. Meh. Your turn. I don't think I have good attacks here, right? What happens if I shove? If I shove, they animate 6/6. 2/2, block 1/1, 2/4, bounce here, 6/6, eat this. They would take 2/4, 6/7. Well, they go to 4. Kill their 6/6. I guess if I kill their 6/6, they can double block Loxodon, block there, but then they still take... They take 8 that way, they go to 3. Yeah, I could have just killed their 6/6. I mean, this is probably fine, right? Yeah, no, I know what you meant. I should have probably done that, just kill their 6/6, instead of making 3 tokens. You're probably right. I mean, I don't really care about the Loxodon. I guess they can trade for a 2/2. Bounce here, trade for 2/2. They can also do this. Sure. 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm fine with that. I am A-OK with that. Island Verdict. Well, they do have Verdict mana. They can't cast it right now. They just need... Although they don't even need a land because they have the Shaman token. They chose not to use Fable. That's very scary. I don't know if you really need collective effort. It is very good against the binding decks, but there's just not a lot of those floating around. You could play it. It's not the worst. Elish Norn. Opponent, you are dead on board. It's a bold strat. Not discard with Fable, dead on board. RN, thank you very, very much for the 8-month resub. I think it is. I've been having a lot of fun with the new set so far. And by having a lot of fun, I mean, you know, playing against opponents who put themselves dead on board. It's been good. It's been good. I like it. Yeah, wedding before attacks. Asserting dominance. Alright. Next match. What did we lose to? We lost the mirror. Yeah, the mirror sucks ass. Not a big fan of the mirror match. This hand looks fine. Yeah, I'm good with this. %of this prelim I'm in has won a Pro Tour. That's a lot. That's pretty high. Wow, Kevin playing mono green. Never would have seen that. My 1 mana short. I think there's not a lot of reason to play the Ornithopter this turn. So I will not do that. Kiora? Sure. It's my opponent. He goes to my locals. That was a good draw. Sheesh. I mean, honestly, I kind of just want to find a land here. I was expecting somehow a D's Nuts joke. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. I mean, I guess I could take a second recruiter. I don't think it matters at all. It's just going to come down to whether or not I draw a land this turn. Should I attack Kiora? I probably should, right? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. I'll kill Kiora. Sure. I'm in. We're going to do play Karn. Please play Karn. Elf. Elf pass. So his hand's kind of bricked up. I would like to cast this card. I would like to attack you with all of my minions. Good luck. Good luck. 5, 8, 14, 15, 17. They have to block with both elves. They just have no outs, right? Yeah, they have no outs. 0%er, baby. Yeah, trust me, I'm not sorry. Kevin, Kevin is Kevin. We'll just say that. For people who know Kevin, You know what I mean. Kevin is just Kevin. I will say, I really, really do enjoy beating Kevin. Let's just say that. Yeah. He's one of the guys. Do you want Duskrow's Reliquary against green? Probably, right? I don't know what I'm supposed to cut, because typically, like, so the Warden of the Inner Skies have taken up the flex spots, and usually the flex spots are the cards that I was cutting against green, but I don't think I want to cut Warden against them. So maybe I should be trimming on, like, 2 reinforcements and a Knight-Errant. Landing can also go. Yeah, like, I was thinking about doing something like this, where we just do Forge Devil. But is that too many ones? Did we just... Maybe we cut Warden... Maybe we cut Warden for Forge Devil. Does that make sense? Or we can, like, trim on Wardens. I don't know if I want these Reliquaries. Not sure if they're good. They seem potentially good. Yeah, I kind of just want to go fast, I agree. But do I just, like, not even worry about the Reliquaries? Keep my deck as linear as possible? Yeah, maybe on the draw we just don't do any Reliquaries. I don't know if we really need it. This hand is a little slow, but it's fine. It's a tad slow. I don't think it's a hand you ever mulligan, but I kind of wish it was a little faster. What the... What is that doing over there? Stomping Ground jump scare, huh? Yeah, it's Fireball. Fireball is Pioneer legal, I'm just saying. Oh, Splash for Fable? Interesting. Alright, I'm with it. I've never seen that before, but it's kind of hot, to be honest. What deck does Rip come in for? Mostly Greasefang. Greasefang and Phoenix. I have not seen it, but kind of looks good. I like it. I fuck with it. It is nice to be able to 2/3 to block their to block the Fable token. It's kind of cool. We can go reinforcements. We can go reinforcements, Loxodon, and activate Warden next turn if we want to. But we'd have to tap the Loxodon to do that, which sounds kind of bad. I'm blocking. I'm gonna block. I'm gonna declare a block. Guess he just wants the Cav. Sure. Looks like Devotion with Fable. Copying Cav's kind of cool too. Okay, I found a land. I don't think we have a good attack this turn. So I guess we just go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need to leave this back to block, right? Yeah, I don't think I do. I'm just gonna do this. Little late's the party. Seems probably irrelevant. Question is, do we have lethal next turn? Probably not. Probably gonna be a little short. Why was this tech not a thing before I registered stock green for an RC? Yeah, I know. Bobby doesn't want to give his secrets out until too late. I mean, copying Cavalier is kind of a problem. It's kind of an issue. I think I keep Devil there just to kill the elf. Might be worth it. Loot Loxodon away? I didn't have enough mana. I couldn't loot and play the Forge Devil there. I was 1 mana short, because I spent 2 on the reinforcements. What's my attack look like this turn? Probably not great, right? Can I put 2 counters on this Warden? Like, can I play Loxodon and activate Warden twice is the question. I think I can. Because I want to attack this turn. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay, let's do it this way. And then I can attack for 6 this turn. He could chump block with Cav, but I'm okay with that. Am I leaving myself dead on board? No, because I can at least block with Warden if I have to. What's up, Max? Alright, attack for 6. So now he has to choose whether he wants to chump block. He can't afford the chump block now. Like, he just can't win if he chump blocks now. Then we can, like, 100% kill him next turn. I don't think I had a better turn than that. I think that's all I can really do. Could be a recruiter to make him trade the Fable. If I don't play those, that would be 5, 8... I don't think he has to block with Fable if I do that, right? Because the problem with doing that is the Cav can eat the Warden, and then he can just chump the Loxodon and take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He can just take 15, right? He was at 16 there. He could even chump with 2 elves and then keep Cav, Elf, Fable. You got married back in October. Congratulations. That's dope. Hope everything's going well. That's sick. Congrats. It's Storm. No Storm. Love to see no Storm. Bone Crusher Giant? Sheesh. Sheesh. 4 blockers. 1, 2... He's like mega dead, right? Yeah, it's like... I think it's... Yeah, it's overkill. You are dead. Didge. Based. I love Kevin. He's so funny. So before the match started, he typed free because he always says that. He just thinks every match is free. And then I just told him my last card is Recruiter, by the way. Apparently, it was not so free. That's gas. It in fact was not that free, huh, Kevin? As a matter of fact, it was not free. Oh man, great. All right, 4-1 prediction. We've got a lot of 4-1s today. You love to see it. Yeah, it was definitely free, but not for him. I'll tell you that. It was not free for Kev. Why no Giganta? I am of the opinion that I don't think you are ever, like... I shouldn't say you're never getting to 5 mana because you are playing Den of the Bugbear, but I just don't think it's that relevant. This deck has... It's a very low lane cap for Giganta. I'd rather have the sideboard card, I think. Which I don't usually say a lot. I don't think his hand's a keep. His hand is certainly not a keep. Jesus. This deck does not mulligan that well. He says as he just has the nuts. I sure hope it's not another Convoke Mirror. Don't kill my Epicure. Don't do it. 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 Actually, I should not have played my land first. Because I think he's less likely... Oh. Okay, well that's fine. I don't give a shit about that. I mean, I can't Convoke this turn, but it's fine. I was going to say, if he has a removal spell, if I don't play my land first, I think, like, lesser experienced players are not going to kill the Epicure if I don't play my land first. But something to keep in mind. Didn't matter here because he had Pierce anyways, but it's fine. Is it worth triggering the Shredder? I really, really don't like triggering Shredder. I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. Just save this. Because if he can't double spell, we can just attack for free next turn. Pretty good attack. He probably can't double spell. Yeah, no, I'm good with that. I think you should be playing Cleave or Giganta, talking myself into Cleave more and more the more I think about it. I think Cleave is decent if you're playing Bunny. I really, really hate drawing Embercleave against Rakdos. That's like the one matchup where I never want to draw that card. It's good against green, it's good against... It's like okay against Phoenix. What is this? Lightning Axe? It's pretty bad too. Choosing to kill 2 tokens instead of the Loxodon. It's interesting. Not great. Not great. Alright, another Convoke creature, please. That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it, Chief. This game is going to be really hard to win. We have to draw insanely well. We have to, like, draw Convoke creature or clue into it, and then draw Recruiter the turn after. So. We played the Orzhov Cauldron Humans deck today. I don't know. I played 3 leagues with it, and I really, really want there to be something there. But the deck just feels like it's being pulled in too many directions. It almost has like an identity crisis. But I'm still not sure about how to fix that. Like it feels like there should be a way to fix it, but I have not really cracked that code yet. But like the core of cards is pretty good. Like you're playing a bunch of good cards, you know. But it's hard to figure out how to like supplement the deck, if that makes sense. All right, well, you know, there's that. And they're at 14. So the reason to play Inspector this turn would be if we draw another 1-drop next turn, and I'm going to trigger Shredder next turn anyways, so I think this is okay. What do you think is the best deck in the format right now? Honestly, I think this probably is the best deck in the format. Boros Convoke feels disgusting. Yeah, Bart with Man Devil's kind of cool. Played the Abzan food deck in a mid-level already. Which Abzan food deck? Oh, the one that you did a deck tech for? Yeah, that one looks sweet. I don't think he can flip Thing this turn. Sure hope not. Yeah, no, he can't. So, are they currently dead on board? Block, block, block. 2, 4, 7, 10. Not even close. Potentially 13 if I can find an Epicure, which is still 1 short. Oh, man. I mean, I can't go for Loxodon here. He's just going to flip Thing in the S next turn, right? There's just no world where I ever go for Loxodon. I just have to shove. I don't think I have any other choice. They just won't block Epicure. Well, they didn't. They're chump blocking with Shredder? Wait, we can still win this game now. Hold up. Because they're going to bounce this. Wait, we can definitely still win this game now. Because we can go bounce Epicure, put them to 3, replay Recruiter. If we draw a land, we can also go 1-drop, 1-drop Recruiter. We can definitely win this game. Fuck. Never mind. Damn it. Alright. It's going to be a little more difficult now. Sure. They somehow have not found Treasure Cruise yet. Yeah, they could have also waited to flip on my turn. I guess they want to hit me for 7. Put a card on top. That's not good. Looks like they found Cruise. Oh, just that? Oh, there's the Cruise. So they can hit me for 10. If they attack and you draw Den. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, the Den is in place. They're probably not attacking with both. That would be kind of loose. Oh, come on. Please draw land. Please draw land. Draw land. Untap land. Untap land. Not a den. Untap land. Fuck. So close. I mean, I guess I just play 3 1-drops and hold up the blood. Seems fine to me, right? Maybe play the Thopter too. It's in your heart. I can't afford to play the Loxodon, can I? I don't think so, because then I just died a Lightning Axe straight up. No, playing Loxodon is bad, because if they have a single axe, I take lethal. I think I don't play the Loxodon here. Because, like, oh, what I should have done? Fuck. I should have looted the Blood Token main phase in case I drew exactly the second den. That's what I should have done for sure. Because now if I draw a den, I'm going to get massively punished. I only have 1 tap land in my deck, but, you know, I could draw it. I've been a big fan of Warden so far. I like the card. I think it's very, very good. I think it's probably going to be a staple form in this deck. It just, like, it does a lot of stuff. It fixes your draws. It's, like, breaks board stalls, increases the range of keepable hands. It does so much for this deck. And just, you know, draw 6, no big deal. Was Recruiter Ornithopter lethal? Recruiter Ornithopter. I don't have enough mana, right? If I go Inspector, because I have to play 2 things, Ornithopter, 2 mana, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't have enough mana. Alright. Do they have another Phoenix? Kind of seems like they do. Alright, we're dead. Tough game. I think they played pretty bad too. They should have definitely not. They just put themselves dead on board to den for no reason. But it's all good. It's all good. Definitely want volley. Don't like this card. I don't think this is a wedding announcement matchup. I think it's not a great bunny matchup. Yeah, that's really it. I don't think this matchup is that bad. It's just kind of on the low end of keepable hands. I'm gonna keep it. Is Reliquary better than P-Hole, or just trying it? Just trying it. I like that it kills Shieldred and against green, which I guess I didn't even bring it against green. But it kills Shieldred, and it also kills, like, Old Growth Troll and stuff like that. So, in theory, I think it's maybe a little bit better, and you have stuff to sacrifice, like Blood Tokens and Clue Tokens. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's not actually better. The Forge Devils are for Mono Green. And I guess Mono White, but nobody plays Mono White anymore. Yeah, Human Spirits. It's not that good against Spirits. They don't actually have a ton of X1s. They really only have Rattle Chains. But yeah, good in the mirror, too. Reinforcements have arrived. I don't know if they have some kind of weird counter spell, like Jwari Disruption or something. I'll play around it. The nice thing is they're playing Gigantha, so I don't know what their sweeper is, but they can't play this deck without a sweeper, right? Is it like Kozilek's Return or something weird like that? No, they can't Brotherhood because they have Gigantha. Flame Sweep? I mean, I guess they could play Radiant Flames and do it for X equals 2? Can't not have a sweeper for this matchup, right? It's just worse than Flame. What's the text on Flame Sweep? I honestly don't even remember it. Deadass, I don't remember it. Yeah, Cyclonic Rift. They... Come on. They literally have Flame Sweep. You spoke it into existence. Unironically, Flame Sweep. Yeah, get the broom. Oh my god. Yeah, they have Axe, discard Phoenix. What is my life? What is my life? Just pain and despair. You have Cruise too? Come on. My guy. Jesus Christ. I didn't even know Flame Sweep was a real card. I thought it was a fake card. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm out. You in. I'm good. Well, that was unfortunate. We lost to Flame Sweep, I guess. We got Flame Swept. I don't know. Warden felt pretty good. I was a big fan of that card. That card is great. You should play 4 copies. Not sure about the Bunnicorn. Like, the weird numbers here are like the 3 Bunnicorns. I don't know if that should be 3 or 4, maybe even 2. I don't know if you should be playing 0 Embercleaves. Maybe you should be playing Gigantha. This card, probably not very good, but I wanted to try it. The rest of the sideboard numbers are kind of strange too, like the 1 Reidane, 1 Rest in Peace, not sure about those. But the one thing I am certain of is this card is crazy, and you should play 4 copies if you're playing Boros Convoke. So, like, subscribe, comment, YouTube, folks. We'll see you later. Okay, so I've been live for 9.5 hours. I was going to try and do